I still can't believe just how massive the Yellowstone universe has become. We've got tons of prequels already, more on the way, and now we're diving into present-day spin-offs, one of the most anticipated being the Beth and Rip spin-off. Now, I know some of y'all are not exactly thrilled about watching the wildest couple in TV history take center stage, and hey, I totally get that. But personally, I'm in the second group, the one that can't wait to see what these two will do next. Because let's be honest, Beth and Rip are completely unhinged, and somehow they manage to stir up absolute chaos every single time. So trust me when I say, this show is going to be insane. Now, without further ado, let's break it all down and dive into what we can expect in episode 1. At the end of Yellowstone season 5, things were already shifting. Beth and Rip packed up and left the Dutton Ranch behind for a quieter life in Dillon, Montana. Of course, when we say quieter, we know that's a relative term, especially with Beth involved. That woman doesn't know peace, and honestly, I love and hate her for it. Rip seemed ready to take on ranch life in this new location. Beth, on the other hand, gave off big boss energy, ready to throw her sharp business sense into whatever venture came next. So episode 1 of this spinoff will probably start with the trio Beth, Rip, and Carter settling into this fresh start. But knowing Sheridan, it won't stay calm for long. Let's be real, Yellowstone didn't really tie up the Jamie storyline in a satisfying way. Dude just vanished from the narrative, and you're telling me no one is asking questions? Nah, that's fishy. It can't be that easy, you know? I'm putting money on this. Episode 1 will open with some new detectives knocking on Beth and Rip's door, asking about Jamie's death and talking about the new evidence they found. I mean, you can't just kill off a character like Jamie and leave it like that. I can see this plot line becoming the slow burn mystery that simmers in the background of the whole first season and threatening Beth and Rip's new beginning. Back in Yellowstone, we all know that Carter felt like he belonged there, but he also had his moments where he felt like a complete outsider thanks to Beth and Rip's erratic behavior. Now that they've moved away and started this new chapter, I think we're finally going to see Beth and Rip fully embrace him. Not just as a kid they're raising, but as their kid. And that opens the door to a whole new kind of dynamic. One where Rip is trying to pass on what he's learned, and Beth is forced to navigate that mom role in her own way. Knowing Beth, she won't be soft about it, but maybe she'll be real, and that's even better. In episode 1, we might see a shift in Beth and Rip's attitude towards Carter, and to be honest, it was about damn time. You already know they're not just going to be hanging out in Dillon eating pancakes and mending fences. I'm expecting episode 1 to introduce at least one new character who's going to stir the pot. Maybe it's a neighbor who doesn't take kindly to newcomers. Maybe it's someone from Rip's or Beth's past, who knows? Or maybe Beth's trying to get into the local economy and steps on the wrong toes. Whatever it is, I guarantee it'll create some tension. Also, don't be surprised if some local law enforcement or even shady business figures try to challenge Beth's power. Sheridan lives for a good standoff between powerful personalities, and Beth doesn't back down from anyone. As for the release date, according to Paramount Global's Q1 2025 earnings call, the Beth and Rip show, currently being referred to as Dutton Ranch, though Cole Hauser already said that's not the actual name, will premiere globally in November, exactly 1 year after Yellowstone Season 5. This whole thing about this spinoff makes me feel like it's the 6th season of Yellowstone. But I'm curious about what you're thinking. Let me know about your theories in the comments below so that we could discuss them together. After that, you can go and watch this video next.